Accelerating is Edwards, and that's where he can be tough. Knocked away, good defense inside. Paul to Johnson. Boy, they're attacking the rack, and here comes Russell. Minnesota likes the fast tempo. Good cut by Russell around the screen. He'll put up a 17-footer. Gobert gobbles up the rebound. Paul will collect it inside for the Sun. Chris fought three, maneuvers for two, and a 14-footer is in. He's got two, and that's a story. Not even 5 minutes in. Edwards further away. Paul the rebound. D'Angelo Russell has it. Down court, releasing McDaniels. Booker there to meet him. Saves it from going out. Gobert wants the ball. Here comes Chris Paul. First real test for the Timberwolves this season. Not who they played as poor competition. Johnson with a three. That rattles in good. And Cam Johnson is shooting 38% from three.
Early in the season, really working on being a distributor.
Two early assists. Three, Johnson, book it.
Yeah, I mean, Londale's gotten an opportunity here for more minutes in Phoenix, and he's off to a great start.
Johnson, two.
I'm not saying that I know who's at fault, if anyone is, but it's a very strange situation.
Towns, three, rebound, Paul.
Well, and interestingly, as the league has gone more small, but I think teams have started to look at what Boston and Cleveland did last year. And saying this can still work.
Cam Johnson. Wow, that was a pretty play. And the Wolves back to within four. Oh, three is down the hatch. Here comes Bridges. Cam Johnson's got 17 to lead the Phoenix Suns. Screen for Paul over Gobert. Diablo's going to get up there. Here's a three by Paul. Rebound by Mikal Bridges. Three by Johnson. No, Bridges flies. McLaughlin. Paul, no. And the half has come to a close. The challenge comes out now in Chris Paul. The stutter step, the feed, Bridges, the two. What a pass. Another one.
Unless you're seriously injured. And I do have a plausible explanation as the Suns force a turnover.
Because they also didn't play well against New Orleans, really, last year in the first round. So there's going to be doubt. And people know, I mean, they could win 68, 69 games. They're sort of an old-fashioned team. They don't get a lot of free throws, not a ton of layups.
Beyond ball. And he got it from Chris Paul.
He got a layup there, though.
And Chris Paul surveys and finds Booker. Three. Bridges intercepted. Picked off by Edwards. Into Johnson. Torn away. In the corner retrieved. Russell blocked by Chris Paul.
The reason they haven't been able to hang in is when you're not shooting the ball well, which they haven't all year, you've got to take care of the ball as Paul makes down a mid-range jumper. You can't give the ball away. The turnovers killing the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Paul, what a pass. Johnson, three! Bullseye!
The Suns shooting a lot more threes than they normally do. Over half their shots from three tonight.
Biombo with a soft hook. He's got it. 8 points.
But again, that pass coming from Chris Paul, getting the ball in the paint.
Paul with 11 assists, the missed shot right there. Paul, no turnovers last 2 games, and 26 assists. Incredible. Bridges with a reverse and going up on the other side, and a timeout by Minnesota.
Shooter's game now here in the second half.
Chris Paul, he's in double figures.
Putting Karl Anthony Towns defensively into really difficult situations.
Paul, three, got it!
Gotten a lot of help from Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges, but he has taken over this game.
Noel by Paul. Biombo with another block. He's got 4. It's vacuumed in by Chris Paul.
This is why Phoenix is such a good fourth quarter team. Their defense is outstanding, and Chris Paul takes over.
On the move, and he carried it.